I did a Hardcore Nuzlocke through Crystal version, and I lost. So let's run it back. Here are the rules. The bread and butter for every Nuzlocke. Rule number 1, if a Pokemon faints, it's gone. Revives are not allowed. Rule number 2, I can only catch the first Pokemon I find in each area. If I knock it out, too bad. On to the next route. Now let's spice up this bread and butter Nuzlocke sandwich with some hardcore sauces. Rule number 3, no healing items in battle. If I want to survive, I've got to outplay my opponents, not out-heal. Rule number 4, set mode battle style. No free switch-ins. Every battle is played on set mode, which means I don't get the free switch when my opponent does. Rule number 5, level caps. My team cannot be higher level than the next gym leader or boss's highest level Pokemon. Rule number 6, if I ever lose a battle, the run is over. Last time I made it all the way to Lance. Let's see if I can make it all the way through Johto again and redeem myself. This is the Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption Run. What's up, guys? My name is Hoppy, and this is Gen 10 Plus. Today we're beginning our brand new adventure through Pokemon Crystal version. This is episode 1 of our Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. Actually, this is our Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption. Last year, we took on Crystal version. Unfortunately, we lost. We made it all the way to Lance, the final fight, and that is where we ended. So I want to go ahead and try to take another crack at Crystal version. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you can stay tuned if we can complete this Johto journey. So we are starting as the girl character. We are going to go ahead and get our starter Pokemon. I'm going to talk to Professor Elm real quick. He's going to ask us to run a favor for him. We're going to go talk to Mr. Pokemon. So that we've already done before. Now, last time we went through Johto, we had Captain Crunch the Totodile. Great Pokemon. I love Totodile. Totodile was the first Johto starter I ever used in my first playthrough of Crystal version. I love that, but we are not going to be picking Totodile again today because that's what we did last series. Alright, we are going to be choosing a different starter Pokemon. And if you've seen the trailer, you already know what starter Pokemon we're going to be picking. We are going to be picking Cyndaquil as our starter Pokemon, alright? Cyndaquil is arguably the best Pokemon to use in the Johto run. It increases our chances to redeem ourselves and get us a win in the Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge, alright? So now, let's go ahead and grab ourselves our little fire boy. Yes, and we are going to nickname you. If we received our Cyndaquil, come on, get me to the nickname screen. Because this is a Hardcore Nuzlocke, of course, we have to nickname every single Pokemon we get. We are going to call you Kimchi the Cyndaquil. Oh, it's a lady Cyndaquil, too. That's rare. We got a lady Cyndaquil. That's awesome. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond. Yes, we know where Mr. Pokemon is. We know where Mr. Pokemon is. Thank you. You gave me your phone number. I appreciate it, Professor Elm. He looks like such a freaking nerd with the freaking glasses. Not that glasses make you nerdy, but this guy, he's got like a freaking, looks like he's got a mohawk and with his glasses. This guy turns on, he's got the full head of hair. He looks like a real scientist. I don't know what Professor Elm's got going on with his little mohawk strand. But we are going to go ahead and make our way over to Mr. Pokemon. Definitely want to get as far as we can. Ideally, I'd like to get to Violet City by the end of this episode. That would be the goal. Last series we started our journey at nighttime, so we were not able to catch Sentry. I think Hula Hoot was our actual first encounter. So the possibility to get Sentry on our team would be great. I know there's a certain somebody, one of my friends who watches, who loves Sentry. It's her favorite Pokemon. I like Sentry. Sentry is really cute. I mean, look at him. He's like flexing. And he's just super cute Johto Pokemon. I love these Johto Pokemon. But also, there's a possibility we get ourselves a Pidgey, potentially also a Rattata. I don't know if there's much else in the morning on this route. We'll see. Again, the Nuzlocke doesn't actually start until we get Pokeballs. I am going to go ahead and level us up. We do have to watch out for the level, though. We want to be strong enough to take on our rival and be successful there. But the level cap is level 9. Falconer's Pidgeotto is level 9. All right, that's ridiculous. The fact that he's got a level 9 Pidgeotto, because he cheats. He's a freaking cheater. Oh man, I'm enjoying these freaking Gen 2 sprites, and these
It's such old school vibes. Man, I love it. And it gives me a freaking direct hit of nostalgia to my brain. I freaking love it. Let's go ahead and get this guy down. He's got like the little ring around his belly is like a target for us to go ahead and instigate. I am actually I want our berry to last for that fight against our rival. We do pick up an extra berry here, but I want to hold on to those as much as possible. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the Hardcore Nuzlocke rule set, basically, it's the same thing as a Nuzlocke. You catch the first Pokemon on every route. You have to nickname every Pokemon, and then you have to, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. You can no longer use it. Now, what makes it a Hardcore Nuzlocke is that you can't use battle items, so no potions, no healing in battle. You can equip your Pokemon with a berry, but you can't do anything else other than that to heal. Like, I guess you can use recover and stuff, but you can't use a potion. What else? You have to set the battle style to set. I've already done that. Hardcore Nuzlocke. Oh, if you white out, we lose the game. Even if you have spare Pokemon on the PC, if you white out, you lose the game. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel, you know I love doing these Hardcore Nuzlocks, and it is a struggle. It is an actual challenge. But I do love the Nuzlocks. They are incredibly hard. I just finished my Pokemon White Nuzlocke and had a blast doing it. So much fun. So I want to hit you guys with the comment question of the day. Have you ever done a Nuzlocke? For me, I've been doing Nuzlocks basically since I was 17. My first ever Nuzlocke was in Pokemon X, and it was after my first playthrough. I decided I wanted to do a little challenge run, and I did it with the EXP share on for a little while, but then it got to be a little too easy. It was around the Parfum Palace where you go and chase around that Furfrou. That's where I turned off the XP share, and man, did it get harder. All right, and there's so much grinding that I had to do. Now, it wasn't a Hardcore Nuzlocke, it was just a regular Nuzlocke. I was allowed to heal during that. But that was my first ever Nuzlocke. So let me know down below if you guys have ever done any Nuzlocks before, and let me know about your first one or any other exciting Nuzlocke stories you've got. As you can tell, I've been doing it for a little while, just publicly. I've been doing it since I was a senior in high school. So it's been at least 10 years of Nuzlocks. Doesn't mean I'm getting any better at it, but I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 10 years, and you'd think I'd pick up I would learn a thing or two, but no, I'm still struggling through these Nuzlocks. But it's been a lot of fun. I've done plenty on my own. I just love playing through Pokemon, and it's a blast doing so. Yes, so we got ourselves over to Mr. Pokemon. He's gonna give us the mystery egg, which ends up being the Togepi later on. Don't know if I'm gonna use Togepi. Togetic's okay. It's not that great until we get to access to Togekiss. But Professor Oakshoe, he's gonna give us our Pokédex, which is fantastic. We start cataloging Pokemon. If I remember correctly, we don't get any items or anything like in Gen 1, where if you complete a certain amount of Pokédex entries, you get a little boost, a little item here or there. So I don't think, in a Nuzlocke, you can't really complete the Pokédex anyway. You kind of stuck to your only encounters. That's all you can really do. But it's still a fun way to play. Okay, thank you for healing my Pokemon. I appreciate you, Mr. Pokemon. Alright, so now we gotta make our way over. Oh! We got that call from Professor Elm. He has just been robbed. Oh, I've been robbed! Someone stole a Pokemon! And actually, because we chose Cyndaquil, they actually stole Totodile. So they have a water they stole our Captain Crunch friend. So sad. So we've gotta fight Captain Crunch. He's turned against us in this universe, unfortunately. So we have to win here. Kimchi, you were gonna lead us to victory, right? Right, Kimchi? There was this video by Party Arlie. I love watching her stuff. She's got like a nice down-to-earth nostalgia It's a really chill vibe. If you haven't seen her videos, please go watch them. She did one where she played Pokemon Gold to feel something. And she did a shiny hunt for her Cyndaquil. And apparently it's got purple flames in Gen 2, but then it loses it. It becomes like the flames don't go purple. It's was it the greenish color on its skin turns brownish. So the shiny gets a little bit worse. I think most people would agree. I'm not really a big fan of Cyndaquil shiny. I do think I wish more fire type Pokemon use the blue flames for their shiny. I think that would be really cool. And I think Cyndaquil would be a great Pokemon to have the blue flames, or even like a purplish flame. Because I think it had the pink flames in this generation. But if it had the purple flames, that could be a callback to its new Hisuian form. That would be great. But also the blue flames. Oh, if Infernape had the blue flames, man, that would be incredible. Okay, so now we got our rival here. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Okay? Alright, so we are getting our first battle with our rival. Now, I haven't given him a name yet. I do know what we're going to name him, but we're going to hold off on that. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Last series, we called him Cauliflower, because I hate broccoli. I hate broccoli. Our first ever rival was oh my gosh, I'm not doing any damage. Should I go for a Leer? Maybe I should go for a Leer. Goes for Scratch. I think I'm going to go for the Leer. That does put us behind in damage. But maybe we can make up for that. Ooh, oh, we get the berry. We get the berry. That's huge. I want to win this fight. It's good omen if we win this fight. Alright. Now, interestingly enough, I believe all the starters get the berry. And the fact that when he uses this Pokemon, the berry is not there, doesn't imply that your rival takes off the berry. Or maybe he already used it while he was battling to get here, potentially. That could have been the reason. Kimchi grows to level 7. Now we got to be careful because we need. Oh, we can't get past level what is it? Level 9, and we need. And I would love to have Kimchi. We need Kimchi. Kimchi's great. I need Kimchi to be viable for our Faulkner fight. So we're gonna hold off on any further battles, any further training. Did anybody else, growing up, when your rival said, "My name is question mark, question mark, question mark," when the police officer asks you what your rival's name, did anybody else put question mark, question mark, question mark as the name? I definitely did. So, okay, so now we are at the point where we can nickname our rival. Well, not nickname, but name him, not nickname. So, because last series, Lance was our final battle that ended up defeating us, we are going to call you OG Lance. OG Lance is our rival. Oh, I forgot the C. OG Lance is our rival. And he is trying to take us out again. Alright, but we're not going to let that happen, folks. We're going to defeat OG Lance and the new Lance. That is our goal today. So OG Lance, our rival, who has Captain Crunch held hostage. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we give him the mystery egg. Thank you, thank you. And I believe we get Pokeballs right after this. I believe what is it? The assistant, the scientist assistant will give us Pokeballs. But let's go ahead and heal up before we battle anybody. Okay, Kimchi is fully restored. Fantastic. And I believe it's this guy. Hoppy, use these on your Pokedex. But yep, we got our Pokeball. So now the Nuzlocke rules have officially started, folks. It's game time. Time to lock in. Alright, we are about to take on the Johto journey all over again. And now we're going to go ahead and get our first freaking encounter. Do I have to go through this tutorial? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? No, thank you. I know how to do it. I've been doing it since, well, maybe not since before you're well, actually, I may have been doing it since before he was programmed. Let's see what our first encounter is. pretty sure Hoppip doesn't learn any moves, but we got it. Okay. Hoppip. Splash. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to check Hoppip's moveset. I don't know if it learns anything. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. We're gonna throw the Pokeball. Oh, you broke out? What are you doing with your life? Come on. Three Jiggles and we got it. Fan-freaking-tastic. Got ourselves a Hoppip. The Cottonweed Pokemon. It can be carried away on even the gentlest breeze. It may even float all the way to the next town. Alright, we are going to call you. You look kind of like a Radish. But I know you don't. Jumplift doesn't look like a Radish. But we are going to call you Radish. Radish, the Hoppip. Maybe at one point a Jumplift, but we will see. It is unfortunate because Hoppip is weak to flying, which is the first gym leader. That is unfortunate. We're just going to go ahead and run our way through this route. Oh, these freaking green. These are bright green trees. It would have been great. I would have loved to have gotten a Sentret. Sentret would have actually been useful. I can't believe we got Hoppip, but that's how the Hardcore Nuzlocke goes. You kind of just... That's how every Nuzlocke goes. You kind of just get stuck with what you get. Now, we do have a possibility for an encounter up here. I am going to go ahead and check it out. Route 46. Actually, before I do that, I think I want to get the town map. Because if that is where... If Route 46 is the same route that's right under Blackthorn City, I don't want to use up the encounter that early because we get little baby Pokemon here. I think we could have the possibility of getting a Geodude over there, but I think if we blow it on a Geodude, which arguably is the best Pokemon in this game right now, if we can get a if only we were able to trade, I would love to be able to get a Golem, but I know Geodude is a great Pokemon to have in Johto. There are multiple opportunities for it. A rock type is great. Great against Faulkner, great against Bugsy, great against Whitney's Milk Tank. Alright, and let's see. Let's look at this map card. Thank you, thank you. Let's look at this map card. Route 46. Okay. So we can go to Route 46 and get an encounter. So we'll just need to make note of that we've already done Route 46. Whoop. Dodging all these freaking attacks. Jumping over ledges. There we go. Let's see if we can get a Geodude. I would love to get a Geodude early on. That would be fantastic. If we get Grape Nuts back on the team, that would be fantastic. Okay. We will take a Rattata. Rattata is really good. I'm gonna go for a tackle. Hopefully we don't kill it. Okay, looks like I'm not gonna tackle again. It looks like we may actually knock it out if we do so. Let's go ahead. Throw the Pokeball. Rattata is useful. There we go. We got Rattata. And you know what? I'm going to bring back our fan favorite, Ritz. Alright, we're going to bring Ritz back on the squad. This Pokemon's impressive vitality allows it to live anywhere. It also multiplies very quickly. Oh, Ritz. Okay. Ritz got that Riz. Ritz, welcome back to the team. Love to have you. Time for Ritz to get her redemption. Is there an item up here? I don't remember. No, thank you. Level 2 as well. It is a bit of a dagger that Ritz is level 2. Because we're gonna have to do some switch training. and Kimchi will have to be involved with that. Probably will need to throw the berry on Ritz just in case for anything that's going on. Although Kimchi will probably need it since he's going to be taking the brunt of all the attacks. Come on, we're so close. Let me out. You know, one thing that we haven't done, it's been, what, we've gone through 5 generations of Pokemon, 4 of which have the capability of having shiny Pokemon, and we have not encountered a single shiny Pokemon on the channel so far. That is still a side quest that we are looking to do. I would love to get a shiny Pokemon. And it would be huge. Our first ever shiny Pokemon on the channel. We have yet to do so. We're gonna go ahead and get our, what is this? This is a new encounter here. Okay, we got Pidgey. Also good. Level 3. I just got a whole bunch of women on my team. Go girls! Got a bunch of ladies. Whitney better beware. You cannot attract my Pokemon. Okay, so we've got this Pidgey in the yellow. Throw the Pokeball. We only have 2, so I'm hoping this Mart has another Pokeball, or I'm able to buy Pokeballs at the Mart. Okay, good. Fantastic. We got Pidgey, and we're going to bring back Marsala. Marsala is coming back on the team. Chicken Marsala. It rapidly flaps its wings in the grass, stirring up a dust cloud that drives insect prey out into the open. We are bringing Marsala back. Welcome back to the squad. We are getting a redemption here. Marsala, it was brutal when Marsala died. That was against the freaking Snorlax. Brutal. But we brought Marsala back from the grave. Let's go ahead and see if we can buy Pokeballs. We can buy 10 Pokeballs. And just in case, I'm going to buy a couple antidotes. Do we have potions? I think so. It'd be nice to be able to heal in between. You know what? Let's just blow all our money. We don't need money. What do we need money for? Boom. There we go. Couple of potions there. Let's heal up Marsala. And take a look at our first 3 encounters. Pokemon are fully healed. Thank you. Alright, and let's look at Radish, see what we're working with. Okay. Just Splash. Okay. We got Tackle and Tail Whip. And Tackle. Okay, so we got really basic Pokemon. I'm going to put Marsala in the front and give Kimchi, we're going to give Kimchi the berry for, to be able to handle things for switch training. Because now we're going to be taking on some trainers. And they can be pretty scary. Would be fantastic if we could get like, ooh, level 4 Caterpie. I'm not too worried about this Caterpie. Yeah, 3 damage, so we can take 5 hits. Let's see how much damage we do here. Ew, not that great, but we could switch train. We could go out into Ritz if we need to. Do a little switch training here. Ooh, that one did a little bit more damage. No, it didn't. That did 3 damage. What? I don't know math. What am I doing? That's okay. I actually think that the Caterpie is doing more damage than Marsala is, which is a bit of a bummer. But look at that bright gold and brown, golden brown crust on Marsala. The sprite looks good. The sprite does look good. 30 experience on Marsala, that's huge, so when we do some switch training, we'll be able to level up at least. Okay, let's go ahead and take on this first trainer here. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. All right, Hopefully we can handle this one. We do have to be mindful of how much we are using Kimchi, because once Kimchi gets to level 9, we cannot use her again until we get to the gym. So, I'm going to swap into Kimchi now. Take on this Rattata. Goes for the tail whip. And we're going to tackle. Okay, decent chunk. Looks like it might be a 3-shot. We dodge the tail whip. Oh no, Kimchi, you can't be. Ooh, now we're like super. Ooh, might be a 4-shot. Ooh, that was 6 hit points. Okay, looks like it's gonna be a 4-shot. Okay, so we are at a -2 in defense, so we got to be mindful of that. We get a critical hit, which is huge. First critical hit of the series. Kimchi grows to level 8. Okay, so we are going to want to avoid leveling up too much. Let's go ahead and heal again. I know this is a bit of a bummer that we gotta go all the way back down, but I'd rather not use the potions if I don't need to, especially because their hit points are, like what, I've only lost like 3 hit points, or like 6 hit points. Alright, so we're healed up again. We're gonna keep pressing on, and now it's gonna be a two Pokemon battle. Something to consider is we may want to put Ritz in front. Yes, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to put Ritz in front to swap into Kimchi. And then after we battle the first Pokemon, swap into Marsala so that we can spread the experience around. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. Alright, now you have 2 Pokemon. Youngster Mikey sends out the Pidgey. Level 2. Ritz, come on, you can't be missing, bro. Good, you're dodging, that's good. I'm going to go for a Tail Whip, and then we're going to go ahead and swap. Maybe I'll go out into Marsala, actually. Let's try this. It is just a tackle. Let's go do tackle ourselves. Oh, that looked good. I thought that was going to be a clean one-shot. Okay, we're going to go finish it up with this tackle. I believe we should be able to survive 1 tackle from whatever's coming up. The Rattata, obviously. Alright, we're going to go for the 1 tackle. It is level 4. Marsala. Okay, good job. Now we're swapping. We're swapping into Kimchi here. Okay, we're dodging Tail Whips, which is huge. And oh, Kimchi, come on, you gotta hit your Tail Whips, girl. Come on. Is it enough to take it out? Oh, it's hanging on by a thread again. Brutal. Brutal. There we go. Down it goes. Awesome work, everybody. Marsala grows to level 5, which is huge. Sand attack. Alright, Kimchi, I'm going to need you to hang back, okay? I need you to hang back for basically the rest of this episode. Only in emergencies. Let's go ahead and heal the team. I believe there's at least 2 more battles. I believe they're both bug catchers. But I think Marsala is at a point where we can switch train with Marsala. I'm going to give the berry to Marsala. Come on. There we go. We got a bug catcher right up here. Is instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Well, I'm pretty sure we can handle these bugs. They are just little bugs. Caterpie. I may stay in with Ritz for a little bit. It is level 3. It does have the level advantage on us. Ooh. Okay, it's lowering our speed. I'm going to go for a Tail Whip here. We take the tackle to see how much it does. 3 points. Okay. So we can at least take 4 tackles. Honestly, we could really only afford 1 more. Because it might crit us. Okay. We're swapping. We're swapping. Good job, Ritz. Good job so far. Sending out Marsala. Goes for the tackle again. Boom. Down it goes. Fantastic. Fantastic, Marsala. Now, one thing, it's how high stakes the early game is. Everybody's just a glass cannon at this point. Not even a glass cannon. Everybody's just glass. All right, we're just chipping each other, but you get 1 critical hit and then it's over. So early game of Nuzlocke can be really freaking stressful. Oh man. Okay, but Marsala is kicking butt here. I don't know when we learn a flying type move. That'd be great to get one soon. Would be great. Level 6 is huge. Bug Catcher Dawn was defeated. Alright, I am going to use that potion on Ritz. Okay, I thought something was going on with the emulator, but Mom is just calling. No, Mom, we need all the money we can get. Thank you. Don't save my money. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, are we at an opportunity for another encounter? Route 30. Route 31. This is another encounter, folks. I am going to put Kimchi out in front to help us with these encounters. Let's see what we can get. Anything? Come on. There we go. Don't be shy. Caterpie. Okay, Caterpie. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another female. The ladies love me. That's all I gotta say. I love the nickname Gummy for Caterpies and Wurmples. So I'm gonna go with that again. So Gummy did not die in Ruby version. So, but we're bringing the nickname back. It's just a good nickname for the worms, and I like a Gummy Butterfree is also really cute. Okay, so we're getting ourselves a Caterpie. Also not great against Faulkner. So Kimchi is gonna be pretty much carrying. All right, we are gonna call you Gummy. So you're just a little gummy worm. And I believe we have one more encounter here in the Dark Cave. And potentially, we can get ourselves a Geodude. There we freaking go. We got ourselves a Geodude. Another freaking lady! Alright, I'm just going to go for the smokescreen. And just chuck balls at her. Chuck balls at the Geodude. Because, look, tackle won't do much. Yeah. It doesn't, I think level-wise it does a decent amount. Man, we're going to be doing some grinding before we take on Faulkner. I think I'm going to get everybody up to level 7 before we take on the gym. That'll be the plan. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a ball. Come on. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. Got ourselves Geodude. Alright, What are we going to call you? Proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other in a contest to prove who is harder. Alright, we are going to call you, Geodude. I don't want to go with Cocoa Pebbles or Grape Nuts again. I think we are going to go with... I'm just making a Grazuka. Grazuka. Is that how you spell it? No, I'm gonna go Grazuka. Grazuka the Geodude. Just a weird off the top name. Just off the top name. We've used food all the time. So this is kind of like, it's nice to come up with random names. I mean, like Delcron the Magneton from Ruby version, that was a fun nickname, and I just came up with that. I was just like, let's see what we can morph together. Alright, so we have ourselves a full team. Let's go ahead and put Ritz in front. Ritz and Marsala are probably going to take down this last trainer before we get to Violet City. Alright. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you. I'm assuming there's a bunch of bugs. Probably, I think this catcher has a lot of Weedles. So we're going to avoid... Gotta dodge the poison. We have antidotes in the back. Okay, we see a Caterpie. No Weedle. Ritz, level 3. We got the level advantage on it. Critical hit! Critmaster Ritz back in action. You love to freaking see it. And that's one. Way to go, Ritz. Way to go, Ritz. Sends out another Caterpie, which we know we can handle. But I don't know. I mean, we're getting decent high rolls. It looks like it's going to be a 3-shot. It's only doing 2 damage on us, which is good. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a 3-shot. Potentially a level up. Fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. We get a little bit of health, a little bit of power. Sends out the Weedle. Okay, for this, I'm just going to Tail Whip, and then we're going to swap into Marsala for this. Yep, goes for the poison sting. Are we able to dodge the poison? We do. We dodge the poison. Let's go out into Marsala here. We do have the berry on Marsala, which is good, so if our health gets low, we can heal back up. Alright, Marsala, can you do it in a 2-shot? Ah! When it goes so far, I'm like, oh, is it going to 1-shot? I get a little too excited. There we go. And the final Caterpie. I could have sworn you had a bunch of Weedles. But clearly, I was mistaken. Ha! 1 point of damage was a critical hit. That's ridiculous. Okay, Marsala close to level 7. Okay, we're gonna grab this item. And I think that guy up top, I think he gives us a TM, which we could sell. I don't think it's anything good. Okay, no, he does not give us a TM. But we've got ourselves a Bitterberry. I don't remember what that does. I think that cures confusion. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. We're just inches away. Pidgey. Alright, now, I am going to swap here. It's level 4. It's higher level. There's a chance it may be faster than us. And it will not allow us to run away. So we're going to go out to Kimchi just so we can run away. Nope, no. We're running away. There we go. We gotta get to the Pokemon Center. There we are. We've made it to Violet City. So now we can heal up the team and we can finish out the episode. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding. Make sure you guys answer the comment question down below. Let me know if you've ever done a Nuzlocke. Let me know how your first Nuzlocke went. You know, just put down in the comments. I love responding to your comments. Make sure you do so. I'd love to be a part of it, build a little... let me know if you're excited for this new redemption series, all right? I'm pumped. I want to defeat Johto. We made it all the way to the end. I want to be able to finish it. I'm excited. I'll catch you guys in the next one as the journey continues.